trigger I've ever pulled.
What's the end game? Because eventually I won't be around, but it would.
Raise your eyebrows. Poke out your tongue.
While everything was fine and dandy, there was still a huge problem that needed to be solved. It's called the Uncanny Valley. According to the Uncanny Valley hypothesis, the more human the robots appear, the more people react empathetically towards them. However, when the robots appear almost humans but not fully human, people find them eerie and creepy. This repulsive and unsettling feeling is what is identified as the Uncanny Valley. Without going any deeper, let's see what Cameron was so concerned about.
Able to reproduce full human emotion in a CG character. And of course, the thing we were afraid of is what people have sometimes called the dead eye effect, describing this strange disconnect that we have sometimes from CG characters. And I knew that Avatar would just fail utterly if we didn't crack this problem. And the idea that I had clung to for a long time was this idea of mounting a camera directly to the actor's head. So we started drawing this up, and Glenn Derry and his little ragtag team of engineers started looking at how do we keep it light. So we wound up with a tight-fitting carbon fiber helmet that was molded to the actor's head.
So we've got this very wide-angle sort of data lens that's here on their face, but we have to be able to see the entire performance of the town.
We had the actors on set at Weta Digital. We scanned them with our own software, and that's when we were able to take 60, 70 different fax poses from them, default states, eyes looking left and right, up and down. Any kind of data we could get from the actor just to make sure that the eyes really did feel like Zoe and Sam.
But the real trick to it was figuring out what they call the rig. And the rig is how they program the facial muscles to work. And we all have the same facial muscles, but they're in different proportions, and the way in which they fire, meaning how your brain controls your face, is different for every person. And this took months and months for each character, and it had to be done individually for each character.
This is what is known as performance capture. You can think of it as ADR, automated dialogue replacement, but with CGI faces. They called it FPR, facial performance replacement. It was done for the first time. It was a new invention. But that's not where they stopped. To film the shots where CGI interacts with live action, they also invented a new camera system called Simulcam. A Simulcam is a fusion of real and virtual camera. What it does is it shoots live action and superimpose the CGI image over the live action image in real time, making it possible for the director to direct it like a live action scene.